How big is the gap between plagiarism and parody? I think this topic comes especially relevant today when we actually have a Marvel vs. Capcom. Literally. If you guys haven't noticed, I made a video quite a while back that Marvel and Capcom aren't exactly in cahoots anymore, and they don't have the proper rights to distribute games with their characters. So, meaning that the last Marvel vs. Capcom game we saw was Ultimate Marvel 3 and Marvel vs. Capcom Origins, but Marvel went their way with another title, and we kind of had an initial reaction to that a little bit last year. Marvel Contest of Champions is a mobile kind of fighting game, where essentially it's very similar to Injustice, collecting power-ups and characters and comparing stats online. Albeit, I have not played this game and I really don't have a desire to, but the really weird thing has happened recently where some people have been paying attention to newer characters that have shown up, and one of these characters blatantly takes the animation from Chun-Li in Street Fighter V during her super. Now you look at this and you could think that it's an homage. Maybe these guys are just kind of referencing a Capcom game because they made Marvel vs. Capcom and like their relationship with Capcom has kind of been there before. But at the same time, this is Street Fighter. It's almost completely unrelated to MVC other than the fact that Chun-Li was a character in that game, which makes this seem a little suspect, especially the fact that it's the exact same camera angle, it's the exact same motion, but you have seen things copied in fighting games before. All things considered, that's what started like the rivalry between like King of Fighters and Street Fighter back in the 90s, is that they had joke characters that were kind of making fun of other franchise characters, and Deadpool and Deathstroke kind of do this off of each other in comic book lore. But this one's a little weird just because it's like the same exact poses, it's the same exact camera angle, and these are two games that are completely different than each other, but they're kind of fighting game-ish amongst the both of them. Now, the crazy thing about Contest of Champions is that this game was ridiculously successful. Like, insanely successful, way more than Marvel vs. Capcom was when Marvel and Capcom joined together to make Marvel 3 and Ultimate Marvel 3. This has made Marvel and these developers so much money that it's absolutely insane. So the need for them to kind of like what it feels like copying another fighting game is a little odd. This does feel a little weird. And I don't feel that it actually tells a really good story for the future of like Marvel and Capcom, because at this point, if Capcom is like, hey guys, what the hell are you doing? Why would you copy that one scene? Oh wait, oh my god, there's actually more. Between another character that you can look at their actual super animation, it looks extremely similar to Cody in the Street Fighter 4 series, and this is for a character that's actually been out for a little while, for just about a month. It's just that not many dedicated fighting game players probably play Contest of Champions. It's a much more casual style game, but it's not a terrible game until I start seeing stuff like this, and it kind of alerts me like, wow, are they really deliberately taking stuff from Capcom fighting games? Like I said, the thing that irks me the most about this entire situation is that this game was ridiculously successful. And the fact that they're taking animations, camera movements directly from big Capcom hardcore fighting games is a little odd to me. All things considered, I haven't played the game, so I haven't actually dissected it enough to see if they're doing the same thing with many other characters, but I honestly hope they don't. But this kind of leads to the question, is this a parody, or is it technically plagiarism? Are they just directly stealing from Capcom? And I doubt Capcom would do anything about this because they have like a working relationship with these guys, and I don't think they'd want to do something like that just for the future of like the Marvel vs. Capcom games, although there's not going to be anything anytime soon because Capcom doesn't have the Marvel license. It's just a very interesting thing that popped up on my Twitter feed the other day, and I kind of wanted to make a video about it. Let me know what you guys think about these supers and animations being so similar to Street Fighter. Would you consider it like a parody, or is this just deliberately copying something from another game? As always, dudes, thanks very much for watching. My name is Max, and I'll see you next time.